What's going on, guys? Thank you for checking in on another episode of Mounts and Meats Outdoors. We're glad to have you. So today we're bringing a whole new element to cooking that I think will be fun for the family and get everybody involved. We are going to make our own homemade pizza out of duck and elk. So what I did was the last week in the duck season, I took some of these duck breasts that we had and I sliced them vertically in a few small pieces. And then I took some elk steak cutlets and I cut them in some few small pieces. There's what the cutlet looks like. Now, for this, I could understand where you'd like to see maybe ground beef style or like minced meat, but I kind of, at the finished product, I kind of wanted to give it more like a southwesterny country cooking kind of appearance. So I didn't really want to go with just the generic ground beef or minced meat, whatever you're thinking. So yeah, so our first step, what we're gonna do is I'm out of Worcester sauce, Worcester sour sauce, whatever you want to call it. And so I'm just going to use this teriyaki marinade. It works great in any kind of stir frying. And that's also what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be cooking our meat a little bit before we put our whole pizza in the oven, just because the meat's going to take a little bit longer to cook. Then we're going to throw a little bit of black pepper in here. Then we're going to mix it around. A little bit of garlic powder. Can't go wrong with that with some ducks. Then we're going to take a little bit of salt. And then just for an added pop, we're going to throw a little Tony Chachere's in there. Boom. Then you just kind of mix that around. And we're going to let this marinate for about an hour, hour and a half. So now back to the elk steaks. I'm not going to say there's not a better way to cook this piece of meat. If you throw it in some peanut oil with a bit of flour and a little bit of white gravy, it comes out amazing. But this meat is so rich and flavorful, and I think you get so much of the elk flavor that I just wanted to throw it on a piece of pizza. So for our seasoning, we're going to keep it really basic. I'm going to throw a little bit of black pepper. Throw some salt on there. And then just for an added little bit of touch, I tend to find out that garlic powder works amazing as well. And then we're just going to go ahead and kind of mix it around. And then our next step is going to be, we're going to cook it with some butter and a little bit of pot. And we're going to eat good. Okay, so now we are going to set our oven to preheat to 400 degrees. And since it's going to be a thin crust pizza, it should take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes depending on how fast that cheese melts. And now we're about to throw our elk on first. And it's going to come out super good. I mean, I'm just super excited about it. And for our vegetables, I think we got onions, bell peppers, and olives with a little bit of banana peppers. We were going to do bacon, but I just figured that was too much and we're just going to take away from the whole concept of the actual meat itself. So, all right. So our next order of business, we're going to take those cut up duck breasts. After I let them marinate for about an hour, we're going to go ahead and throw them on. Cook them for just a few minutes. I think the best way to eat duck anyway is medium rare, but I just feel like it's not going to have enough time to cook in the oven, so I might as well just give it a little help. But like I said, we won't cook it all the way through, that way just enough to give it some play time while it's in the oven. Now we both have our duck and our elk just about fully cooked, taste great, have great flavor. So now our ingredients are, we have some orange and some green bell peppers, we have some onions, some olives, and then of course our tomato sauce. And we also have some banana peppers, and I'm gonna throw in some jalapeno just for a little kick. So we're gonna do 1.5 spoonfuls, and then we're gonna slowly rotate in a circular motion. And I know you don't wanna go all the way to the edge because then you'll have a big mess at the end. Just kind of lather her up. Okay. Next, you're gonna take some mozzarella cheese and you're gonna just sprinkle on to your liking. I know I'm a big fan of cheese. I know Em is too, so just gonna kind of toss it around. You wanna see a little bit of red, but okay, just kind of spread it out. Nice and neat. Okay. Then, now we're gonna add our ingredients. First we're gonna add our duck. Now we're gonna do one whole pizza, just duck, and then we're gonna do another pizza just with elk meat, just to do 2 different types. Good thing we got plenty of meat, so if we decide we might have to do a big meat lovers combination here. So if you got any ideas on that, we could do like one mega pizza, that'd be awesome. Comment down below. There we go, just kind of mix it around, make it look pretty. And then we're gonna come back around, a little bit of greens, a little bit of orange. Okay, just a tad bit of onions. It's gonna be a pretty heavy pizza here, boys. A little bit of olives. And then just for an added little deal here, come around, just a little bit of cheese on top. There you go, now our first pizza's made and ready for the oven. It's a lot of meat for that little crust, but hey, doesn't kill you, makes you stronger, right?
So 1.5?
Yeah, 1.5 right in the middle. There you go. Dang, you're better than I am. Look at that.
It's not hard.
A little challenged. That just depends on how much sauce you want. Do you want to add more? You probably could do another.
I like mine a little saucy.
Here, you can probably put-
Hold on.
They said you're supposed to leave like an inch off the
I'll do
edge.
a little bit in the middle. Okay.
Okay, so then now your cheese go here. We're gonna see whose pizza is better at the end.
Well, duck's my favorite.
I know,
I
the duck's
prefer that over elk.
I know, I took a piece of duck with that teriyaki marinade and it was good.
Okay. I don't want to make mine too thick because it is thin bread.
Okay.
So we'll put some of the meat.
Yep. And if you don't want to use it all, you don't have to, but
Probably won't.
yeah. I want a little excessive. But
It smells good. Not your everyday pizza.
no, it's not, but like I said, I really wanted to use this steak cutlet just because the flavor of this meat, I mean, I could eat it just plain.
And it's smaller.
Yeah, and it's thin, and you know, of course we could use the minced meat or the ground elk, but I think just these cutlets, they're just so amazing. I mean, we've even used them for street tacos. Can't beat it.
Some onion.
Yeah, that one looks like it's probably gonna hold together a whole lot better than mine.
You just threw yours.
Okay, go all in.
Some bell peppers. Give it some color. A little bit more. Now,
Good.
we're gonna do some banana peppers. Or we got chili too.
Oh, I forgot jalapenos on mine.
Will you give me a spoon?
That's what I forgot. I just forgot one piece of the puzzle. That was the jalapeno. Just what I need, more stuff.
Alright, we're gonna put some banana peppers on here.
I'm glad I got this pan because I'm probably gonna be picking this stuff off the side.
And then top it off with some cheese.
You want jalapenos?
No.
Okay. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering how we got the elk and you haven't seen the last video, go check it out and you'll see how we harvested this majestic animal
And where we did.
and where we did. Here, Colorado, my boy Ty.
Shout out to Ty.
This one's for you, my friend. Oh, and Ty's gonna be coming down in April and June, and we're gonna be doing some cool stuff, so y'all stay tuned for that as well.
Alright.
So I think our pizza should be ready to rock. Here, just do a little side by side here. Yeah, yours looks a lot better, but
We'll see.
all right. So now we're here, and we're at 400 degrees. Throw the first pizza with the duck. Throw that in from the top, and then we're gonna come behind with the elk. And I imagine they'd be anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, but we're gonna keep an eye on the cheese and the crust so that way they don't burn. And hopefully it tastes good. Stick around. So it's almost been 20 full minutes, and I think our pizza is just about as good as it's gonna get. So we're gonna pull our first one out. Look at that. That's a duck pizza. Check that out. Okay. It smells great. And then we got the elk. Nice golden crust at the bottom. So we're gonna let that sit for just a quick second, then we'll go ahead and cut it up.
Okay, tell them what this one is.
So that is the duck pizza, and then this one is the elk. I'm not gonna lie, they came out a lot better than I expected. So now we're gonna do a little taste test on the elk pizza. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, so here.
Wait, which one was that?
That was the elk.
I made it.
Okay. Now here's the duck. Great pizza out. Sorry about that. Guys, you have to try this at home. Whether it's whitetail, hog, elk, duck, whatever. I guarantee you the whole family's gonna love it, and it's a great way to get your kids into eating wild game. It's got great flavor, all the vegetables are cooked all the way, the meat's excellent. So try this at home, like and subscribe, stay tuned for more videos, and also go on some of our social media, Facebook or Instagram, and we do have hats available. Send us a message, or if you got us on Snapchat or text, and we'll gladly get a hat your way. So stay tuned, guys, and enjoy.